I decided that Australia would be the best place for me, considering how how big is this country and how many good things happen here, and all the good things that you hear about it from your home country, right? And
Propaganda, actually.
absolutely correct. And yeah, that's why I'm here. That's what I'm doing, and I'm happy to be here. But at the same time, I just need to say that it's not been the dream that I thought it would be. Actually, it has been very, very challenging situations that I've gone through all this time, and how everything has developed to um, the end of it. And all the things that I worked was to be here, and how this is ending now is very, very traumatic for me.
Yes, and I can totally, well, I can't totally imagine that. I can't imagine that being deported back to New Zealand or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you're not getting deported. But just before you lead on to the topic that we just alluded to, um, can you, when I asked you if you wanted to be on this podcast and what you would like to talk about, you said racism, which I was actually quite surprised at. So can you tell the listeners, the audience, what you've experienced, what racism you've experienced here?
Absolutely. I think the first thing is important to mention is that I came here with the idea of people who were here were very open-minded, and that racism was not something that you live here. However, and I came to realize that this was just something else that they sold, like a good propaganda. But in real life, there's a lot of racism out there, and it's just the way you look or how you talk that starts these kind of situations. In the past, I've been treated very bad by my neighbors just because I don't park in the proper spots, or I've been
Yeah.
treated very bad by my employers because they think I'm taking advantage of them, um, for many reasons. And I'm not trying to, but I just feel the discrimination because I'm not from here. I um I don't I don't particularly maybe have the same expressions that they use. They feel like I'm a foreigner. I don't belong here, and for that reason, they feel they can treat me as whatever they want. And of course, I've been trying to go through all this, but it's still it's not the kind of things that I was expecting. So I respect everybody, so I expecting the same from everybody to
Yes,
respect me,
yes, you
and
do.
it's just not happening. It's just not happening. So yeah, it's very disappointed at some point that you need to just start to considering how you just need to ignore and try to try to live your life through it, because at the end of the day, all these people what they have in their minds is just ignorance, the way I see it.
Yes.
They have no other explanation for them to treat me badly other than that I'm just different.
Yeah.
Right.
And even if you're a New Zealander, I got a lot of racism when I was here. Came over in 1985, like about 20 times a day. I was actually shocked, actually, and I'm a Kiwi, 6 hours away. But just on, can I get, because that was a really important issue came up just recently for you. Can you tell the listeners what's just happened?
Yeah, absolutely. Out of nowhere, I'm doing the best I can.
Yeah.
I'm working, and I'm studying here, so I become qualified, and of course can get a position in a big company in the automotive industry. And that's what I've been doing all these years. But all of a sudden, my student visa got refused, and all the messages that I received were, you just have 30 days to leave the country, and that's it. And of course, I do have the resources like an appealing process that I can try to um, argue why I should stay here. However, and they make it very difficult. It's just extremely expensive. I need to go through lawyers. I need to go through a lot of time where my situation is just gonna be like in nowhere.
Yeah.
I just need to wait for them to maybe change their mind, which I can. I can just go through it. Because I already invested all my savings in the point where I am, and I can just not start over trying to argue that I want to stay. and with a lawyer. It's not possible for me in my situation.
And you've got support from your workplace as well.
I do have support, but in any circumstances, I just have to leave the country. And if I ever want to return, I need to do everything from home, which is very disappointing because when I left my country, I had I had the dream that this would be my life now, and I will work no matter what. I will make it work for me, and at this point, I just there's nothing else I can do. I need to go back. So, and to be open with everything, I just wanted to take this moment here to share what everybody takes for granted, and it's the fact that you're here and with all the privileges. And we don't have those things back in home. And at some point, I think I took them for granted. I just thought that I'm here already. This is what I need to do now. But all of a sudden, I've received a letter and I've been kicked out of here. So my message to the people that are here is that don't take everything for granted. You may have something today and you're not grateful because you have it. I think you should be grateful that you had it because you don't know when it's going to be the end of it, right? And at some point, you may have to start over from zero. And of course, that all the trauma that comes from it, because you're just gonna feel bad about yourself. You're not enough. You're not good. You can just don't deserve it. And that's how everything connects together. Because I'm at the end, I'm a foreigner